Arshiya Tabasum, and I'll be really happy if you take a moment and subscribe to my channel right down below. So in today's video, we are going to create this particular makeup look. I'm in love with this makeup look. It has turned out beautifully. And the brand that I'm going to use to create this particular makeup look is Swiss Beauty. It's such an affordable brand. It performs so beautifully almost on all skin types. A quick disclaimer, the products that work for me might not work for you. So always do a patch test and make sure you do it for both skincare and makeup products, just to stay away from all the problems that's gonna come onto your skin. So yeah, without any further blabbering, let's get started with the video. So I'm not going to do my base first. I'm going in with my eyes so that all the eyeshadow work that we do doesn't come on my base and settle down, and it will be difficult for us to dust it off. So yeah, first let's begin with our eyelids and then move on to the base. Going in with the Swiss Beauty liquid concealer in the shade 03. So I have my mirror right here, so I'll be seeing it here more often, so don't mind. First I'm going to put the concealer on my eyelids, a good base I want to create. Then I'm taking this light angular brush to blend in all the product. So I'm going in with a very light handed. Make sure you use a good amount of moisturizer or an eye cream. Can you guys see how good of a base it has created? So I'm going to do the same on my other eye as well. So as you guys can see, I'm drying the product here as well because I don't want that part to be left out and look weird. Because recently I have started getting really bad dark circles. I'm pretty happy with this concealer. I'm just going in with one shade lighter to create that base. So I'm going in with the shade 02 now. Very little, tiny little bit. I really want all the colors to pop out. That's the reason I'm using the brighter concealer. So I'm just tapping it and blending it out. Simultaneously, I'm going to do my under eyes as well. So I'm using the 02 shade, not the brighter one, because 02 is a perfect match for my under eyes and skin tone. So I'm just applying the product on the inner corners and outer corners, and I'm going to blend it out. Again, I'm going in with the same brush. I'm just tapping the product, not dragging. And slightly getting it in the middle. And then I'm blending the corner part as well and getting everything in the center and well together. I know it really looks weird right now because we have not done our base and it's just the concealer which is popping out of nowhere. Once everything is done and everything comes together, it's gonna look really nice. So have patience, trust the process. So we are done blending the concealer, and next I'm going to use the Swiss Beauty Prime and Set Primer and Mattifying Setting Powder. So this is how the product looks like, and these are really fine particles. So I'm going in with this puff brush to set the under eyes and the eyelid as well. So I'm taking very little product and dusting off all the excess and then slightly pressing it under my eyes. I'm going to do the same thing on my other eye as well. I'm doing the same thing on my eyelid as well. So I'm done setting the eyes. Next I'm going in with the Swiss Beauty Ultimate Shadow Palette in the shade 01. Using this single angular brush, I'm gonna blend all the eyeshadow. So first I'm going in with this shade and dusting off all the excess and just putting it on my outer corner and slightly blending it. And slightly I'm dragging the eyeshadow near the inner corners and the middle one and blending it like this. Then I'm getting the product on the outer corner of my lid, basically creating a little wing sort of thing. Next I'm going in with this shade which is sort of maroon, just placing it here and blending it with the existing eyeshadow. Then I'm going to take this shade right here. I'm just putting it on my outer corners to sort of give that smokiness. I'm bringing it in my inner corners as well. So eyelids पे सब कुछ हो गया. Then I'm going to use a kohl and just putting it on my eyelid like so, and I'm going to blend. You can even use the eyeshadow, but I prefer kohl instead of eyeshadow. I'm going in with this brush to smudge out the kohl. Once it's all blended out, I'm dragging this on my outer corners as well so that it doesn't look incomplete. I'm taking this flat brush to do my lower line. I'm not going to do a lot of work on my lower lid, so I'm just taking these two shades and dusting it off. I'm just gonna spread out with very light handed. We don't want a lot of product to go in there. Then I'm taking the same kohl and applying it on my waterline. Then I'm using Swiss Beauty Real Makeup Base Highlighting Primer for my base. So much of product, it's very watery. So I'm just putting it some on my cheeks, forehead and chin, and I'm blending it in. You can see how instantly it has made my skin look so good even without any base. I did my mascara off camera because it was from a different brand, as I'm just doing one brand makeup tutorial. Then I'm going in with the same concealer in the shade 03. I'm not going to use any foundation for this particular makeup look. I'm just going to put little of this concealer on my cheeks, chin, nose and forehead. I have taken very less amount as per my skin concerns. If you have more pigmentation or acne, or if your skin is really good, you don't have any acne, you can go ahead and use as much as product you want. There are no restrictions. It is makeup. You can use how much ever you want. Then I'm using this brush to blend out all the concealer on my face. Can you see how glowy my cheek looks like right now? It's all because of the primer that we used. For blush, I'm using Swiss Beauty's Cream and Tint in the shade Fruity Fig. Taking this particular brush and dipping in. And look at that pigmentation, you guys. So I'm slowly going and dabbing the product. Can you see how beautiful and glowy that looks all together? Since we have not set our face, do not drag the blush, just tap it in. I like to go little on my nose and chin as well. No amount of blush is more, you guys. You can use as much as you want, unless you don't end up looking like a clown. I'm taking this huge fluffy brush. I'm not going to set my entire face. I'm just setting the necessary parts where I feel like it's gonna become patchy or show all the fine lines. I'm just going to set my face there. I like to set my T-zone instead of doing it for the entire face, because this is the problematic area for me. So for lips, I'm going to use the Swiss Beauty Bold Matte Lip Liner in the shade Cherry Brown 06. First, I'm going to outline my lips. For lipstick, I'm going in with the Swiss Beauty Matte Bullet Lipstick in the shade 08 Peach Day. I'm going in with very little lipstick, not too much.
I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, subscribe and share with your friends and family members. I'll see you guys in my next video. Eid Mubarak.